Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to give you an honest impression from a dirt biker's point of view of one of these E-Mtbs. You might hear a lot about this stuff lately. I was always kind of interested in them, but it feels like they're just going everywhere right now. There's so much growth and whatnot in the industry. So I'm going to show you the one that I just bought. This is a Gas Gas ECA2. So this would be like an enduro type bike. It's got pretty healthy amount of suspension. There's 170 mil front, 160 mil rear. This one's got 29-inch wheels. There's a few things about this that are kind of middle of the road. It's got a 10-speed cassette in the back, not a 12-speed, and I've really noticed today getting into some hill climbs that is a factor. This one has a pretty big motor. It's an 85 Newton meter, and then it's got a huge battery, which is I think 720 or 730 watt hours. Of course, stuff like hydraulic disc brakes and a dropper post. I've always dirt biked, or for the most part, since I was a little kid. There's been some gaps where I didn't, but I mean, essentially speaking, I've spent a lot of time on them. And to be honest with you, I was expecting a lot more crossover between the two. I just came to an area that I've gone dirt biking. There's some hills around behind me. And I tried going up a hill that would be nothing on a dirt bike. Like it would just, I wouldn't even bat an eye at it. It would just rip right up there. And you know, when you're in the looser soil and stuff like that, this bike was really struggling. And that was quite surprising to me. But one thing I've realized is that they are just two completely different sports. This thing is a bit more geared towards downhill stuff and drops. It's got quite a bit of suspension, but I was just starting to get into just some, I guess you'd call it cross-country trails back here, where it's pretty flat. You're just kind of ripping along. And I think, you know, when you're on mountain bike specific terrain, whether it's sort of steep hills or just flat stuff, it's completely different from what you would want to ride on a dirt bike, is what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm sure there is some areas where you'd cross over in some single track and stuff like that, but it was pretty disappointing at first trying to go up some hills. I thought this thing would just rip right up anything I pointed it at, but the loose soil is just a complete deal breaker for these things. But you know, I have gone up some steep but albeit pretty short hills that were firm ground, and this thing is pretty impressive what it can climb. So I'm going to keep you guys posted. I've been wanting to get into this for a while. I work at a dirt bike dealership, and we have a massive sale on these things right now, so I decided to just jump in and do it. Another thing that's kind of neat is I've got a little Bluetooth speaker, just very sketchily zip tied on here. And it's actually kind of nice just cruising around, sun's setting. I got some tunes playing, getting some exercise, which, let's be honest, I definitely need some of that. So anyways, let me know if you guys have any experience with these. I have tried downhill mountain biking once at Whistler years ago, and I know that like a full-on downhill bike is quite a specific and pretty technologically advanced piece of equipment. This one sort of straddles the line there somewhere. But anyways, I'm going to look forward to a summer of getting into this. I'm pretty excited about it. I know this channel's mostly a lot of vroom and stuff, but I am definitely starting to become quite the stocky bald man as I get older here. So I need more exercise, and hopefully this is just the ticket. Thanks for coming by, guys. Give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and please let me know, have you tried these? Do you want to try these? What do you think about e-mountain bikes?